All right, we are back with another video. It's gonna be another Supra video today. We got some big plans, something that I had sitting in my room for quite some time now. Weather is okay enough that I can finally get to it. It is finally the weekend, first weekend that it's not totally raining. Today is super windy, so if the sound quality is not the greatest, I do apologize. Next video, I will be getting things to fix that, so deal with it. Anyways, I moved next to the building just because it doesn't seem as windy over here. Today, I am changing something on the Supra that has been bothering me for quite some time. Now, with that being said, I am doing lowering springs on the Supra today. So if we come over here, you'll see that the front and the back, they both got about 3 fingers width, and I'm not happy with this distance, so let's fix that. Now let's get away from this wind tunnel, head home, and get working on this. All right, so I am back at the house, recording this inside because my neighbors actually currently have some construction going on. Either way, I already started the front driver's side. I'm gonna continue doing this. I'm hoping by the time that I get to the other side that they leave for the day so I can continue on recording. All right, well, I figured I can at least record this downstairs in my basement. I'm on my workbench. We got the spring out. Now all we gotta do is just release it from the spring compress tool and well, put the lowering spring in. So let's get to it. These things can be a little bit dangerous if you're not careful with them. So one time you'll hear me say, slow and steady wins the race. All right, not like it looks any different, but we got the passenger side lowering spring in, the driver side in. Right now, I just need to put the passenger wheel back on. The front is all set and done, and then we just got to move on to the rear. We got the fronts all done and taken care of. Now I'm just setting up, getting ready to start the backs. The backs shouldn't take as long just because they're a lot easier. I don't have to do as much. Well, it's the next day. By the time I had actually finished last night, the lighting outside was not really good to record. So I kind of just figured I'd finish the video today. Lowering springs are installed. I'm gonna be heading out of here in just a moment. I need to pull the BMW out just so I can actually pull the Supra out. BMW is actually gonna be coming onto the channel today. I have just a little project that I'm gonna be starting with that. Actually, the car is a much bigger project than the Supra is. And then next video is actually mainly gonna be that car, so if you want to see that build, which is going to be quite an intense build, stay tuned. I'm going to go get the keys for the 135 so we can record the cold start and head out of here. So currently driving to the spot to finish recording this, and I've already noticed quite the difference. Definitely feels lower while driving. Another thing I noticed is how much more planted the car feels. Like the ride is stiffer, every crack in the road I feel, which I'm not mad about. The car just feels way more planted. Whereas before it was like spongy. When you got on the gas, you could really feel it like kind of squat down. Now it doesn't squat as much and it just goes. All right, so I'm back at the industrial area. Real quick, the car does still need to settle a little bit, so keep that in mind. So on some level ground, this is what we got. Definitely the ride height is sitting much better. If you look, we are pretty much almost on the wheels. Beforehand, I want to say it was like three and a half fingers width. Now we're probably sitting around, we're just at 2 fingers with still some settling to go. For now, I got 15 mil wheel spaces on all 4 corners. That will be changed eventually once I get a different tire and wheel setup. But either way, this is how we're looking. Regardless, I am super happy with how this turned out. It looks so good. I can't decide if this front angle or if this back angle looks better. I'd have to say this is probably my favorite angle of the car. It looks like the fitment is pretty much spot on. Still plenty of stuff planned for this car, so stay tuned. Now, just to finish this install, the next thing I need to do is get a wheel alignment, just because whenever you touch suspension, that's something you should do in the end. That's not going to be in the video, unfortunately, just because I still am waiting on the appointment and I want to get this video uploaded. Now let's head home and start working on the 135. Now let's talk about the BMW. All I'm doing to this car today is I'm actually just ripping off the old roof wrap. As you can see, I started doing it just to see how easy it was. If you look, you can kind of see that it's all sun faded. It's just really starting to look like crap. It's probably been on the car for about 3, maybe 4 years, and it's just time to take it off and replace it. Since whole car is being redone, as you can see, I'm wide bodying the car. The whole car is getting rewrapped anyways, so I figured might as well start doing this now since I'm already cutting the car up. Either way, we're gonna get into ripping this off and just see what it looks like underneath. So just some slight change of plans. We're gonna save this for next video because they're coming off in just chunks instead of giant little pieces like before. So we're gonna come back to this another day, let this bake in the sun, and continue peeling it off. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't. Also, if you're new here, my name is Ryan. I'll see you in the next one.
You ain't by that fast life, 100 on the dash with the cash light.